All right, hello everybody, welcome back to VR Master League Channel Uno, and you know it's me, Pally, with the Dimwi, and Dimwi, yeah, I've got you in a box here. You're in that was the Gov box for Psychotic earlier on, but now you're locked in it.
Now it's the
sucker.
Grumpy box.
Now it's the what box?
The Grumpy box.
The Grumpy box. Here, is that like Grumpiest Broom's brother, Grumpiest Box?
It is, yes. How did you know that?
I mean, Grumpy's my cousin, which makes you.
I don't believe you. How did you know that?
I mean, I know a lot of things.
This isn't public information, Palidore.
Like SirDimwi. I know, I'm aware of him. In fact, I'm pretty sure I played with SirDimwi in Zenith like a few days ago. Just saying, he exists. He exists.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Regardless, I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay.
It's pronounced irregardless.
That's how my grandpa says it.
I just triggered somebody.
That's how my grandpa says it, and you know, I've gotten to the point where it's like, well, you know, I'm not even going to correct it anymore. It's fine.
Why am I in a box? What am I doing here?
Well, because
what is this?
Psychotic was in there earlier without a green screen. That's all.
Well, hello, box world.
Here, I'll let you out of the box. There you go.
No, I like it. No, it's cozy. No, no. You just move me?
I move a lot of people, Dimwi. It's my job.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Don't tempt me.
You go from box to normal to yeah. There it is.
Dimwi in a corner.
There it is.
Yep. Well, while Dimwi figures out his mistakes that he's made by mentioning corners around me, we do have a master match here, hopefully about to start, between Overkill and Oceans. Dimwi, how are you feeling about this matchup? A lot of hype votes for it, for sure. Kind of the lone master match of the night.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really good match here.
Okay. Here you go.
You changed my voice?
I mean, I didn't do that. You know, Dimwi, it's a new season. It's time for change. That's why I'm moving you around, okay? We got to spice it up on stream, because otherwise it's been 5 seasons of this, and actually 5 years of VRML on that note, our 5-year anniversary, too.
That's right. It happened this week.
Yeah, but, you know, we got to shift things up, because it's like people tune in, they're like, oh, Palidore and Dimwi, man, are they old news? I remember them from pre-season casting finals together. It's been a lot of this, but 5 seasons later, here we are at what was it, 487 teams, I believe?
Something like that, yeah.
So,
I think, yeah, 487. A minimum of almost 2,000 active players. Insanity.
It's grown. It's insane. That said, we've got the first joust. of the game. So welcome everybody, one and all. Let's see if the first shot is about to fall for Mad. Nope, a back pass instead. Nicely done. Quick reset. Again, these two master teams here in North America, we know what they can do, but it's a new season. And, you know, anyone's game. The volatility, I feel like, is bigger than ever, which is what the topics of earlier streams, you know?
Yeah, and the Overkill defense coming out very aggressive in this one. Nice setup there. Uh-oh, are they going to get the first points? Nope. They were set up to get the first points, and they're just a missed pass there. Well, actually, it was the intended target. That player just didn't wrest control of their momentum, and so ended up loose in the bubble there. Wasn't able to accept that pass. So that was close. Overkill almost scored like a 3-second goal. They're going to get another turnover here. Anubis with another clear, and there's another good chain. Although, no, they don't overshoot it. Maybe an opportunity for Knife Rich, bringing it in. Yeah, the goal, maybe one more pass. I feel like I'm holding on for just a little bit too long, but there it is. Anubis gets it.
Yeah, the willingness there to go for the extra couple of passes just to find the highest probability shot, essentially. So nicely done. You know, they weren't contested all too hard on there. They had the nice dives, and because of that, I mean, they got as high as percent of an opportunity as you can basically hope for.
Zach, it's irregardless. Don't at me.
It's irregardlessly.
Irregardlessly. Oh my goodness. Oh man, the English majors are really hating us today. It's Robbins. Looking for the in. Is going to get this? No, not quite. Oh, nice grab there, Mozzie. Definitely caught some vertical there. You know, that's the name of this. That's the word of the season is verticality. Oh. Getting your vertical on. Shout out to Dash, who may just have the deepest vertical. Robbins bringing it in. Ooh, ding off the post. SirDimwi.
Irregardlessly, Zach. But that said, taking it back here, it will be another possession going frozen. And let's see, Robbins with a disc, back passing it over to Anubis, who just tries to read that defense. The defense reading him, rather. You can see all eyes there on Anubis, but still maneuvering around quite efficiently. Knife Rich now, a few clever moves, a bit of an anchor and a juke, but a great grab coming in from the defense of Mad, a constant, of course, here in VRML as they blaze their way down the floor, but picked up quickly by Anubis just the same, and it's back once again into the blue lane.
Some really fast stacks. They got to get this one picked up. They're not able to here. Frozen Scorpio gets it in. Overkill's going to take a 4-point lead here over Ocean's 4. That didn't work. I thought that would actually work as a name, you know, but it didn't. Ocean's 4, it doesn't work.
Real call me comms in the chat there. It's okay. I'm illiterate. That hurt me physically a little bit. Taking it back here, it's Chrome with a pass attempt, but too long, too strong, and a slap, volleyball style from Knife Rich.
Oh, it's all the way in, so off of the barrier. I thought that was going to make it in. And Anubis, look how quick Overkill is Anubis. Juking around here, keeping the law on his toes, stays away. Knife Rich, this is just, the movement from Overkill is really spectacular to watch. So the shot is going to be off the post again here. We've seen that a few times from Overkill. There's really good setup. So you watch every single one of them pull just 1 or 2 jukes before they send that pass. Yeah, you know, they win that 1v1 and then execute.
Absolutely. And you really need to throw those moves because otherwise the defense will get you these days. They are very good with the reads. Can they read this one? Well, apparently is the law there. Slapping it away. Another recovery from Robbins. Back passing it out. Nice patience and nice awareness there. A tough thing when you're all dressed up with defenders. And speaking of, there's a defender in Mozzie snagging that disc after the stun. And down the floor, though, a beautiful tap boost from Anubis to at least get back into the defense, but not quite enough. As mustering it home from the bottom, getting vertical with it, Dimwi. It's Chrome.
Did you intend for that? Sounded like that one wasn't intended to rhyme. Sounded like an accidental rhyme.
Did it even? Because if it did, I didn't realize it.
It did. Something about something coming home, and then you ended with Chrome. So yeah, it absolutely rhymed. As Overkill is going to go down a man. They did not have enough time, it looks like, to pop in that timeout. They were already set up in the tube, and so respect to Overkill for not pulling that time out there at the last second. Some teams would have just popped out of the tube and done that, and would have upset some people. But instead, Overkill was going to play it through. Mozzie sitting that one in, and it's a headbutt there from that was Anubis on the far side. Collected though Mozzie look for the Chrome, cutting in. Not going to happen as we hit the halfway mark. Overkill still down that player, but disc is loose here, picked up by Robbins, who's going to clear it out.
And that will bounce into a perfect setup there from Anubis. taking it away. Securing that goal off the bounce. Might have had a chance. Is that what you're owing at?
No, I'm saying no, because they scored 3v4.
Oh, gotcha. Well, nice job from them nonetheless. It's one of those cases where you can't be, you know, I've seen 3v4s where you still can't take it as a guarantee, right? Teams will still kind of surprise you if you're not keeping that focus.
Oh, you had another turnover here. Good clear out, but actually right in the hands of the Law.
Uh-oh.
Law setting it up. Oh, they catch the defense off guard. Maz gonna hit it for the 3 just as Frozen Scorpio has re-entered the game. And Oceans are gonna catch up within 1 here. Still 4 to go.
Finding that wide open goal. Mad able to hit that with the best of them for sure. And Twitch, welcome to Swag War, playing from the bite of 87 earlier on. Fantastic game. That was also likewise Green Pigeon. The pocket pigeon to force that overtime. Highlight of the night for sure for those who did not catch that game. That upset victory from 87 was quite the thing to watch indeed. Yeah, great game. I've had 2 overtimes, two games with round 3s. It's been a nice night of streams, Dimwi.
It has been. I presume it's Crom. So sort of cross. It's the Law. I take your word for it. It's the Law sending this one in.
Thank you.
To Mozzie. Although Mozzie is going to lose a hand, and Robin's trying to track it down, gets a stun off, pulls it away. And with the jukes, is able to keep it away from the defense, sends it out the bounce. That chain, it's right there. Anubis sending it in. It is going to be collected by Knife Rich, who is basically uncontested. That's a 3-point lead with 3 minutes to go.
Thought you were about to call him basic. I was gonna throw hands again. Oh, that's AP. Nonetheless, though, save me.
Yeah, I'm gonna start recording these.
No.
So I can report you to the mods.
Okay, well, you know, I'm going to ignore all that and the Law there with a pass to Mad. Mad working their way up the floor. Don't worry about it. Mad with a pass there to Mozzie. Mozzie from the back to another pass to Chrome. And we'll just, again, go for the extra sauce, didn't we? To get them the nice goal this time on the Ocean side. Look at this. 2.5 minutes left. It's 1 point difference.
Yeah, it was a 13-second goal as well. Promotions there. As Overkill will be coming out with this Joust advantage with only a point up, but they are looking, Overkill's been looking really good.
Sharp.
They have been looking sharp. Are you making a pun? I'm not sure. I can't tell.
No.
It's Frozen. Bringing it in, hits it for the 2. They're back up by 3. 13 says both of those goals take 13 seconds.
Frozen Scorpio hulking up after that. Probably can catch it on the replay, excuse me. But I'm always entertained by some of that body language you see. Just quick shot, goes back to the barrier, turns around, and just hulks it up, flexes on him. But yeah, there you go again. Another score for Overkill, didn't we? 3-point advantage.
Indeed. Oh, that's a big turnover right there. Frozen Scorpio off of that backhand, gets it picked off. The Knife Rich had a really good lead here, but wasn't able to stop that one. Mozzie sending it up and gives it away to Anubis. That chain as my cat attacks me. Knife Rich. So I guess going to cross the Frozen Scorpio. He really wants to play. It's Frozen Scorpio sending this one across into the hands of Anubis. They've got 1 in the bubble. They've got 2 in the bubble here. Now 3 at the bubble. Set up 1 behind. Oh, the jukes. They keep doing it. They don't stop. You know, that's one of those things that, you know, you always the more. Basically, I always expected the kids to start moving in a way that I don't move, and Overkill is I think kind of showing that look here in this game.
I agree, I think. But yeah,
well, it's the way they juke around. It's a constant. You know what I mean? It's not a thing they do occasionally. It's wow.
Wow. The Law, they're bringing it back within 2 points. Big shot for Oceans because that still puts them in perfectly decent reach. That is to say they have to play some sturdy defense and some fast defense, but 30 seconds, they just need to score once now for either an overtime and a win. Obviously, the opposite way of things this means for the Overkill squad. Just take care of that disc, and they just barely squeeze it through to the opposite end. And now the frozen goal, the game freezing, securing goal coming in from Knife. So with that 4-point advantage, this round will expire, but that was a very close one for sure.
Yeah, no, it absolutely was in Overkill, looking really good. In fact, looking over these stats, so this is a team that I mean, let's be real. This is a team that has a reputation for solo play, for driving at the goal solo, for having that kind of play style. And I look over the stats here. Every single one of them with points on the board, almost all of them with assists as well. And it's showing you that they are able to, as they execute on that teamwork, they're able to beat a team like Oceans here. I mean, it's really that I think that's one of those things we used to say about Overkill. Yeah. Was that if they if they played a little bit more like a team, they would start dominating, and that's what I'm seeing here. Is them playing like a team, and it's looking really good.
I mean, at the top divisions of Echo Arena, it's basically it's adapt or perish, right? So they had the skills to do it. It's just a matter of putting it into practice and applying it. And if you don't, again, it's adapt or perish. If you don't do it, the team right below you will, and then they'll kind of they'll leap over you. One of the common themes I was saying in some of these recent streams and over like the Redshift LAN and so on and so forth, really is mechanically there's not, generally speaking, between like mid to high diamond and a lot of master tier, there's not that big of a difference, if any at all, mechanically speaking, between individuals. It's just all about the smaller things, the teamwork. That's what makes a difference and helps a lot of those players in Diamond make the next leap, is when they apply those little less obvious things beyond just like the 1v1s in the offense.
Also, just as we get started here, a notable stat from that first round is Overkill was going to gain possession first inning into the bubble. They held Oceans to a total of 4 shots as Frozen almost gets that one in. It gets scooped from Mozzie. And that is that's exactly how many goals Ocean scored. They were 4 for 4. That was it. There were no saves. There were no other shots. That is substantial when you look at the roster there over on Oceans.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Very tough to hold back players like this from getting theirs in terms of offensive scores and drives. So they made the most of the effort or of the attempts that they had, but yeah, not a lot of it. Oh, Temp, sorry about that. Overlay. Overlay.
I was wondering if you noticed. I could tell by your cadence that you didn't. I was like, I'm gonna have to tell him.
We're just gonna start round 2 again. This is probably going to work. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Start. Here we go. We're back into it. We're beginning. It's new beginnings, new season, new casts. Not really, because we're the same old folk from the last couple seasons. But that said, it's going to be the Law. Bouncing it over to Mozzie. Mozzie. Oi. It's off the goalpost and recovered here by Frozen.
Oi, indeed. As Frozen gets someone sent out. Good chain there. Frozen with a long heave. Going to go just wide. Nobody there to recover it. Will be a good chain there. Mozzie with the grab. Looking for the clear, but cannot clear it out. Chrome was there, not able to get there. Frozen, Scorpio with the scoop. Robbins with the inversion, has the lane. Will he take the shot? No, now he's going to juke his way in. Looking for a cut. See, that's them. That right there is them playing more like a team. Historically, that would have been a drive. Instead, they sent out the reset. Nightfrish sets up the setup.
I like it.
To his teammate, who got the actual goal. I didn't catch. Was it Anubis?
We shall see in the replay. Also, since I do see Rocks in the chat, thanks for the tier 1, by the way. 24 months. Again, I think one of maybe like 3 people, I'm not even sure, who subscribed like the entire time of VRML Echo Arena, just about, if not in total. So, shout out for that. Thank you so much. And also, sorry for the overlays. I'm bad. But yeah.
Oh, no. We get another dropout here for Overkill. They're down a man once again.
Uh-oh.
And it is the same player as Mozzie. Is going to get this one in for the 2. Who is it? It's on Anubis, Nightfrish, Robbins, Frozen, Scorpio, as they do take the time out here. After just like Oceans quickly tie that up, 15 seconds.
Yeah. Well, unfortunate on the crashes, especially if it's a recurring thing. Although, I guess more fortunate is the fact that they do have, obviously, the first round buffer, and it also occurred early in this round when in a tie game situation, so they're not going to be too worried about it. But if it is a recurring thing, that could be an issue if we start getting into those crunch times, or if it does go to round 3, for instance. You definitely want to be able to have reliability and not feel like, oh boy, I hope my teammate's not going to crash again, and have that weighing on the back of your mind,
Yeah, I agree. And Swag were asking, did they not take the time out before? They did not. They just played 3v4 for a minute in the first round. They ended up coming away with a win in the first round. So, I mean, that worked out for them. And I presume maybe, they're having a different feeling in the second round, because they immediately, the moment they got the reset, they took the time out. Because in the first round, it was, they went down a man, ended up scoring like 30 seconds later. So they just kept playing. And then eventually Frozen got back in. Although this time they just went, as noted, as obvious, they went and took the timeout.
Scissors. I win. Rock, paper, rock. No, what? What do you do? What? No. He didn't even. Okay. Again, Robbins. Again,
Avoid.
Robbins. Here, let's go. Go.
I don't know how you're beating the spam filter right now.
Paper.
But calm down.
Okay, well, you know what? Okay, he won one, I won one. Rock. Oh! Okay, I'm going to consider that one a win. I have never played rock, paper, scissors as a cameraman with a player in the arena before. That's a first. That was fun. All right, we're back into the game now. Let's see. Possession overkill.
Apparently, the chat, it's not, even though Avoid did spam a little bit there, the chat otherwise really wants Gunny in. Apparently, even Game asking for Gunny in. Wolf also got for round one score. It's 14-10. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but you know what I was giving you. Knife Ritz sitting up there. I think I completely mashed those words together. As Robbins will get it recovered here. Overkill in possession off of that. Well, they have the Joust possession. But now it will be Knife Ritz on the far side. Quick pass in. They have two in the bubble. As Ocean's setting up on defense. Mozzie attacking to get the pass in. Robbins with it. Look for off for the reset. Look at that. They very wise passing here from Overkill.
Oh yeah, they're looking very, very mature and just experienced as a team. See, calm, cool, collected. That's what I said. The difference is that make the biggest difference is those teams who are able to keep the composure. That's the thing. If they're poised, that was almost poised to go in, and now destroyed by the law, getting destroyed rather by the stun. But now slapping it through. What a spike! Oh my goodness, just inside the line. But that was hot coming in from the law.
That really was. That was a lot of persistence from Oceans to press up there the whole way up. Overkill was making it making it difficult, but Oceans is able to persist and get that one in. Nice shot from the law. I'm just gonna have to handle this on defense again. Oh, that quick attack there. This is, well, I don't know what to call this setup. It's not quite a man, but it also wasn't a 1-2-1. It was basically a 1-1-1-1, but not man coverage. I don't think I've ever seen that. Am I confused, chat? Am I Game? Am I confused?
You're saying an awful lot of numbers. I think you've confused everyone, at least me. Too much math, too much numbers.
I like Swag Wars' interpretation of it. Mozzie, nice grab.
Maybe a lane defense? I don't know. Maybe that was just a lame reference. Who knows? It's the law here with a shot, or with the pass rather, bouncing it on over. Now they've got one in the goal. And again, here goes Oceans. They're up by a couple of points after dropping the first round by a couple of goals, and it will be a passing play. There it is, the Mad uncontested. Whoa. Didn't matter. Rejected by Knife Rich. Back again to Oceans on another drive up the floor. Defense scrambling back into position actually very, very well. And again, they cycle the disc, waiting for a lane to open up as it does from the shoulder to Chrome, and again a back out. Good poise.
Oh, look at this disc movement. This is phenomenal. It's still Robbins is going to get that steal. That's one thing Overkill is exceptionally good at. Is the 1v1s. Whether they have the disc or not, they tend to win those 1v1s. And if you give them the opportunity, if you give them too many opportunities, they're going to steal the disc from you. As they do it again here, Anubis has it on the near side wall. Moving up is a little juke there. Again, you see how they're using their jukes. They get away from the defense and then send the pass. Goal's open! Goal is open! Oh, the shot goes wide. That should have been a goal. As it will turn over again, Mozzie with the clear.
Miscommunication for sure. The double dive of sorts. So luckily, they weren't punished for that, but that almost goes in the goal in itself. Anubis is there with the recovery, but so is Chrome. Chrome able to pin it off the wall, immediately finding the pass. The communication on point, but the point's not on point. It'll ding off that joint and into a juke, into a goal, and then to the recovery and goal. My goodness. Ran out of breath. That was a flurry. The law. So again, that's again from the law where it's so much happens in the span of about 1 to 2 seconds, and yet the law is the one who comes out on top again.
I will also say it's fortunate that Law was able to get that one in because he did ding a dunk there, which is hard to.
It happens.
I know it does happen, but it's hard to walk away from that without hearing about it, obviously, because I'm talking about it. But then he did get it in. He did make up for it, so he doesn't have to deal with that. Unfortunately, I don't know the feeling because I always have to deal with it. As Anubis sends someone across Knife Rich over to Frozen, bringing it in 1v2. And that's why they don't do that the 1v2 drive anymore. Usually they would, as we've seen, usually they're taking those passes now. They didn't there, and it dings. It doesn't pay off as Mozzie sends it in, but Knife Rich with another big stop here for Overkill.
That was nice. Hands in the right spot to save that shot. Down the floor they go. Popping off like a cannon is that stack. And now the cannonball, no, doesn't drop. But a rebound to the bottom of the floor by Chrome. Tapped it out there. Might have had a second to work with. And instead loses the disc to the midfield. They'll reset it out there. Once again, another pass to the opposite side. Everyone cycling this disc in a hurry. No one wasting any space or any time. They are just maximizing all the room they've got to work with here. You can see the movement is constant. That's another important factor at the highest tiers. It's just keeping the defense honest and moving.
Notice he needs to move in. Didn't like what he saw. This defense. You see how careful Overkill's playing right now. Ocean's defense is keeping them. You know, you can almost see it as respect. That it might not actually be respect as Knife Rich behind the goal there to Robbins. Robbins won't bring it in. Knife Rich will get the final goal. I believe it went off. Did it go off of Knife Rich? I think it did, because I don't think Knife Rich is who stuffed that. I think it was Robbins. But yeah, what a play indeed. Is they're going to bring back with 2 here with 2 minutes on the clock. But I had a thought and I can't finish it because it has now escaped me.
Well, somebody better go catch it. I mean, you do have the law here, but. Mad with the disc now, and it's a 2-point game again, so coming down to the wire here, certainly lower scoring round, and big turnovers may be caused there. Anubis was doing well with the brawls, but could not secure the disc, so that's going to be fluttered into the goal. Chrome is there for maybe the recovery. Quick shots, quick release, and they now have a 4-point lead with about 90 seconds to spare in this round.
They better watch out. Overkill better watch out.
Cry. Oh, sorry.
That was a month ago, Palidore. We're well past it. We don't do songs like that right now.
It's Christmas in July, didn't we?
It's depressing.
Christmas in July.
Depressing. You know, Christmas songs right before Christmas are really happy and exciting and everything, but after the literal month after Christmas, they're just depressing.
Once Christmas is over, isn't it always before Christmas again then?
I mean, you're not wrong, but you have to give that cooldown period. As Knife Rich, I had color confusion. Was not setting up a shot there.
Nope.
Remember, they have less than a minute here. 47 seconds to get 2 goals. It is possible. They do have the time, but they have to score very quick. As Robin setting this one in, gives it to Anubis. One more pass into Frozen. Hits it for the 2. They get the first half. Are they going to get the second? They're within 2.
30 seconds to do it. And I'm not leaving anything to doubt because, again, we've had already 2 overtimes on stream here tonight. Might be potentially getting another one. Not a lot of time, but I'd welcome it. Overkill here, trying to prevent that 3rd round from occurring.
So all of a sudden out, they're going with the ace play. It's not going to work out, although is it? They have one in the area. Not going to happen. That one's going to bounce wide, though, collected by Mozzie on the far side. 9 seconds. Mozzie sends that one into the law. The law sends in the shot. Big stop by Scorpio. Whoa. And the clear by Knife Rich, but that will not be enough. It will be Oceans taking round 2. We will be going to a round 3.
How about those laser grabs there by the end? I know, I mean...
Seriously.
Ooh, wow. That was impressive. But yeah, round 3. Here we go for the 3rd time in 4 matches, I think, getting these 3rd rounds. So happy to see it.
You know what makes it more impressive? Is it was Frozen Scorpio. It's been Knife Rich in the goal all night for Overkill. But that was Frozen Scorpio stepping up and getting that save there. His one registered. We went from... Oh, this is notable because in round 1... there were only 2 saves registered in the game, and they were both 2 Oceans. And in round 2, its saves are 6-4. They both teams got 4 saves in that round.
Yeah.
Which is notable. And especially the other thing I want to note is the shots taken in that round were right about even. So Oceans really came back in that 2nd round there.
Yeah, and one of the recurring themes, right? Just this type of format. I know we had the NEPA format with over the offseason with the 4 quarters, but we're back into this VRML format as well. I mean, pluses and minuses to both, but I do love the fact that we do get those resets as well. I mean, again, as a player who played the 4 quarters thing, I liked it for some reasons, but I like the fact that we have the ability every 10-minute span to have potential overtime, a potential game winner every 10 minutes, you know? And plus, then we see also in terms of the difference that one round makes. and one intermission makes when it comes to a team just resetting their mentality and wiping away a loss, turning it into a win the next time around. So here we are in the third.
There was a law, got the first touch, got stunned out, and then gets it back. He had plenty of, and then gives it away to Anubis. Anubis is going to dump this one in. They have the speed. No, nice grab there. Who was that? Mad, I'm pretty sure got there first. Nice chain there, Frozen Scorpio. Knifers trying to get there. No, it's going to be the Law instead. The Law turning it around, sending it through that near side tube all the way out. Good chain, though they overshoot a little bit. Anubis gets it collected here in this defensive zone now. As 30 seconds off the clock. You know, this is looking like that second round again.
Little bit. It was lower scoring for sure, but certainly with, you know, I don't know, the rate that these teams, it'll vary from team to team, but you do see sometimes this slowdown. It's not like, especially if you look at the early seasons of VRML, where you'd get a lot of like huge scoring games from a lot of teams while the meta was still being figured out, and while the speed wasn't as fast as it was now. But I think because defense has gotten so better, the meta has been figured out so much faster, and double stacks are so much more of a thing and faster than ever. Sometimes you also do get these cases where you just have these stalemates, even from otherwise offensive powerhouse teams.
You know what? This is going to upset some people, but I'm willing to go on record. Well, you know me, I love saying things that upset people generally, but just the more I watch Overkill, especially after how much they've improved since last season, since their incident, even, and you know, not to bring up any drama,
the incident TM,
the incident TM. This is a team. I am absolutely, because that shot's going to go into the hands of Mad. If they stay together and they continue to grow as a team like they have been. Frozen Scorpio, big setup to Robbins, gets it in off of Mad. First goal here of round 3 for Robin. Robbins should get credit for it. He'll get on paper credit.
I don't know. I think Mad's feeling a bit Robin right now.
Probably, but I'm not. I'm gonna go out. I'll put it on record. I believe Overkill will win a championship in the next year, to year and a half.
In the next year. Now that's
year
bold,
to year and a half.
But I will never look. Ignite
it's
used
2 to
to
3 seasons.
Ignite used to be that team. It was the same kind of thing. So I will never doubt a prediction like that. But at the same time, Ignite's still there. Instinct is still there. There's a lot. There's a lot of climbing to do, even at the master tier. But that said, it's hard to disagree at the same time when I see, you know, again, the poise and the just the growth in the gameplay, right? Like I can see what you're saying in terms of if they're making this kind of strides in this amount of months, then another year, who knows? Who knows?
That's what I'm saying. It rocks. I'll put a season on. I'll say by season 7, by the end of season, if they can win a championship by the end of season 7, if presuming they're taking it seriously, they stay together, they don't start resting on their laurels and go, well, we're good enough. If they don't do any of that nonsense, I'm telling you, they'll do it by season 7. Like they move in a way, the way they move in a way. You know what? They all of them remind me of Game. How about that? All of them, the way they move. I'm not saying they're quite that. You know, the caliber of Game is Robin's going to hit it. That is a very bold claim. But the way they play, it's the way they move, the way they juke Game, Oculizator. There's certain players that move like that. That, you know what I mean? When you're starting to see it become a like a what do you call it? Like a core fundamental of the game. Stuff I don't do, stuff I knew I was never going to be able to do. The kids were going to be able to. The kids were going to start doing, and of course, Oculizator. Of course, you move like no other. I've been talking for way too long, Palidore. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi. It's the Law here with a pass off to Chrome. No worries. You're it's just one of the the Dimwi rants.
Yeah, you know me. I get on a topic sometimes. Yeah.
Anyway, on top of it is Chrome here. That's a hot topic, seeing if we can dress them up with a goal, maybe. But no, they actually will address it with a back pass to Mad. Mad forwarding it now, has a few players there, a couple, in fact, inside the bubble, and just trying to make his way slowly in, cautiously in. The patience at play. They're down 4, but trying to break the ice there to Chrome, and again, you said it. They are very, very patient. And is it going to result in the goals? The question. No, Anubis gets the handles on the disc.
That's good clear there. Anubis sending this one all the way out. We'll careen around. They have the player in the area. Robin's trying to track it down. But it'll be Moz. Oh, nice stun. Robin's got there. How did he get there? I don't know. Someone is going to have an opinion about it. Swag War, calm down. Robin setting up the pass to Nightbridge. They're going to go up by 6 here halfway through the third round.
I see the kind of double-edged sword, I guess, in a sense, with the stall offense or the reset heavy offense. Like, it's great and it works really well when it works really well. Thanks, Madden. But you know, it's one of those things where you spend so much time searching for that one goal, and then if you don't get it, it kind of hurts to go on the other end and be scored on instantly, right? It's like, wow, we spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it didn't produce anything but a fast goal against us the opposite way. It can be a little bit deflating sometimes.
It can be. It's Swag War. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's the law. Juking around there. Just over 4:20 on the clock. The law on the star block, trying to pull the defense out. Defense is not biting. They do there. That's what he was waiting for. They get the numbers. Are they getting the points? They do. Off of the head of Nightbridge. Mozzie with the disrespect gets it in for the 2. That's the first goal here, though, from Oceans. A notable. It took him almost 6 minutes to score there.
Yeah, it was a long, and you said earlier on, right? You don't expect, at least historically speaking, you don't expect these lower scoring matches necessarily from these players, but you know, when they're matched up this well together, sometimes you will. These last couple rounds have been rather slow on the scoring end, and it's not a bad thing, not at all.
Not at all, as Swag War, calm down. I finally read it. Calm down. You want me to, I'll refund. Would you like me to refund that? Because I'm not saying it. As Anubis is going to juke around a little bit here. You can wow all you want. You want to start that kind of drama? Stop it. Kniford sending this one across to Robbins. Robbins sending it in to Frozen Scorpio with the 1v1. Hits it for the 2, and they're up by 6.
And Dimwi, imagine walking away with this victory here if you're Overkill.
Wow.
You know, 8-2. I mean, they're putting on, again, this is a tremendous start to their season so far. I'm in complete agreement. They're doing some work. You know, I love the poise. I love it. I love it.
No refund for Swag War. The law will handle this one. Just under 3 to go. Into the tube here, into the hands of Chrome. Nice send in. They're through mid just like that. See, aggressive. This Overkill defense is getting aggressive again.
Ooh.
They're feeling good, and it works out. Who is that? Was that Anubis? Again. He has been all over the game, although he's not ever tracking down Matt sending it in. Frozen Scorpio. Matt gets it back. Who's going to get it now? The Law. Stunned out. There's a lot of back and forth right now. Nobody can hold it for more than a second. Robin sends it out into the hands of Mozzie. Mozzie sending it back into the Law. The Law hits it for the 2. They've cut the lead in half. They're down by 4, 8-4.
There you go, old reliable, the Law. It was a lot of brawling there in the inner and outer edges of the bubble, but eventually, when push comes to shove, get the disc over to that guy near the goal, and those are going to be the results most of the time. So, hey, well done. Like I said, cut it in half. They are within reach. 2 minutes left. And make that.
Oh my goodness, Mozzie hits it for the 3. They're back with a 1.
Thought you were going to go with the oi, oi, oi again. I was ready. I was going to join you. But within 1, Mozzie. So, same thing I said about the Law. I'll apply to Mozzie right there. Get Mozzie an open look. He hits those.
He hits those indeed. 1.5 minutes to go here. Is this a 1-point lead to Overkill? They're hanging on by a thread, but hanging on they are, as they've had a lead for this entire third round.
Oh.
And it wasn't until 6 minutes in that Ocean started to score. They almost get that turnover there. Law touches it. Chrome with the slap, gets it up, trying to get it to Mozzie there on the far side. It will be loose all the way into the bubble. Good collection by the Law. Still not by that defense. Frozen Scorpio looking to track it down, though. The Law is still active here. That will be a scoop. But in the hands of Matt. Matt sending us an in. Unfortunately, a little miscommunication. Mozzie has it. Mozzie places it. They're up by 1 with 1 minute to go.
Oh man, a struggled series of pass and clear attempts for Overkill. Could not get it out of their own side of the floor. And with that, a big punish, 2 times in a row, in fact, to concede a lead now to Oceans. So now Oceans trying to walk away with this one and maybe wave goodbye on Overkill if they can't score here. A big pick from the Law and the Stack, and that is ejected into the midfield where it is missed by the midfielders, and it may just yield them an opportunity at the win. 11-8, only 26 seconds left. This is a tight one, and they have done maybe what some thought was the impossible. 3 goals in a row in what, a minute?
And it's not over yet. I see the chat is talking like it's over. No, there's 10 seconds left for 3. The game is not over yet, guys. 10 seconds. Do the math. Headbutt. Oh, no. You got to collect that. Why are you going with the headbutt there? You had 10 seconds, guys. What are you doing?
Well, what Oceans is doing is winning that match. What a thriller that was. 3 goals in a row to come back from behind and secure the victory in the clutch. Amazing effort by Overkill on the whole, but that last run is what got them.
Yeah, Ocean's showing that they are the clutch team here. They were the clutch team in this matchup here. 11-8 in that third round. That was a notable victory there to Oceans, especially after that first round, after a lot there. As I'm just reeling, I did not have the stream up, so I thought I was not on camera. I was. Nothing happened, obviously. Hi, everybody.
Of course.
But
don't worry.
yeah, no, that was.
Oh, wait, this thing's been happening too all
rally there.
It's been a sweaty caster day. Sweaty caster.
Well, you know what? I think we can forgive you living in Nevada. I don't mean that as an insult. Why'd you get quiet? Where'd you go?
I don't live in Nevada, Dimwi. You've known me for how long?
Oh my God. It's all the same. They're all the same out there. They're all those states, all those 4 states.
Okay,
the
you
4
know what?
corner states, they're all the same.
It's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right. You just.
Wow,
you
I can't believe it. You're right. I did get it wrong. Excuse me. Arizona.
Yep. You know what?
Here's the truth of it. Both of those states are 2 states I never intend to move to unless I have to. So that's how they classify it.
It's fine. You know what? You guessed Nevada. Fittingly, that was a gamble. But like a phoenix, I rose to the ashes of your burn, and I will triumph here on the casting desk.
Look, I'll stand by what I said before. I'll just go back to it. I'll get the chat talking again, especially with the loss there. They're really not going to like me saying it, but I'll say it again. If Overkill, if they can continue to improve the way they have been, not just in the game, but mentally, maturity levels, the whole 9, they can continue to do what they've been doing and go down that road and stay together and continue to work really hard. They can win a championship by season 7. I thoroughly believe that.
All right. Well, there's enough witnesses in the chat there that will guarantee that's going to be logged somewhere. So I mean, you're going to get a ping a couple of years from now, one way or the other. So, you know, better or for worse.
Alexander is very upset with me right now, but I'm telling you, the way they move, man. They've you know what I mean? They're unlocking that next level. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, bold claims, yet not claims of doubt.
Captain Canada, I could say the same thing about the top 16 teams, but I'm not.
Overkill is Dimwi's pick, and that's fine. Because again, let me remind everyone too. This is exactly how Joker/Ignite was before. Very explicitly, there was a old Echo. Truthfly, there was an old Echo caster who made a certain prediction. Who of the Nanners? I remember how much junk that he got for making the prediction they were going to be champs in like a year. He got junk from everybody everybody in the community. Like, no way, not gonna happen, not gonna happen. Well, sure enough, about a year and a half later, guess who's making it to World Finals, and then a year after that, guess who's winning championships? You know, it can happen. 2 years, long time for things to change in the tiers. So I won't doubt it, but we'll see. Anyway.
We will see. You know me. I make the bold claims. That's what I do.
It's true. Sometimes you do it for the sake of just doing it, even.
But this one, this one I actually believe. This one I actually believe it.
All right. Well, predictions on the board there, and Dimwi, anything else you do want to leave off on here for the streams?
Ocean's played exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Mozzie was awesome as always. The law
and
law
Mozzie
is God. So there you go. Get your points worth.
And yeah, that he did. Oh, speaking of points, right, predictions. Of course. There you go. And that completes my duties for the evening. Duties. All right, so I've been Palidore. That's been SirDimwi. Thank you guys for tuning in the stream. Again, thank you. Oh, Swagwar for the hydrate. I will in just a second here. But yeah, as well as Dark Matter. I guess a double hydration. But yeah, thanks again to Rox Titan for the sub earlier on, as well as Inferno. It's Inferno. And Wolf also cheered bits earlier on and hydrated me plenty of times too. So appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great evening, great Wednesday nights, and yeah. So, Dimwi, Palidore, VRML, 5, 2, you, safe, soon.
And we're underway.
VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Border Foods, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, and VRware.net.